And when you get a chance, can you fix the Facebook comments? Good morning, my friends. Welcome. Welcome to Stephanie's Crafting Corner in a new corner of the place we live. And so we're trying this all different. And let me just tell you, I think it's going to work. We're kind of thinking we want to paint a little bit in here. We don't know. We haven't figured it all out yet. But I have more room, and I always like that. So I think it's going to work. So let's do a couple shout outs. Let's see. Good morning, Dina. Hi, Elizabeth. Let's see. Hi, Ivy. Good morning. Hi, Shelly. And hi, Jeannie. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Susan. Hi, Janet. Hi, Sharmi. Hi, Connie. Good morning. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Meg. Hi, Vicky. Good morning. She says she's excited to see the October club set. Yes, it will be released officially tonight. Good morning, Corinna. Hi, April. Hi, Darlene. Hi, Jill. Hi, Robin. Hi, Lorraine. Good morning to everyone. Just so you know, I'm not getting the Facebook ones. Hi, Susan. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Nancy. Good morning. Hi, Yvette. Let's see. Suzanne says that she needs prayers for her father. He's in the hospital with COVID. Oh, gosh. Kenny will write that down, Suzanne. I'm so sorry. That's awful. Hi, Connie. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Terry. Hi, KR. Hello. KR says. Hi, Bonnie. Hi, DJ. In beautiful British Columbia. Sherry, good morning. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Joyce. Hi, Diana. So we're checking the, Kenny's doing a check on my volume because he's trying to see if the fan that he put on me that I insisted on having is okay, because let me tell you, it is very warm today. It's funny, like last week it was like overcast and cold and icky, well not icky, but overcast and cold, and today it's extremely warm. So a lot different. You never know in California. Let's see. Hi, Pammy. Hi, Velma. Good morning. Hi, Gretchen. And she says she's in Tennessee, but you're heading to California. Nice. Margaret says she just finished making 45 Christmas cards, all the same. Wow, you're awesome. Hi, Polly. Good morning. Hi, Jaylene. Let's see. Hi, Shirley. Good morning. I'm fixing my shorts because I just realized they're kind of messed up down here. Jeannie says she hears me fine. Sharon says hear the fan, but it doesn't bother. Oh, you do hear the fan. Okay, yeah, we'll have to figure that. Oh, then Jaylene says she can't hear the fan. So we'll see. Kenny's working on it. He's going to try to see if he can mess it around. Janet says good sound on YouTube. 87 in Lodi. Woo, Sherry, that is nice and warm. Kenny's still tweaking the cameras just a little bit just to see what he can do. And when he gets a chance, he's going to fix that Facebook for me. Okay, so let's see. Tonight is a release night. Technically, the release is tomorrow, right? But we always release the night before. There is no specific time, so just kind of keep it nearby. A couple heads up. And I'll try to remember to mention this later today, but a couple heads up is on one of the add-on die sets, my Die Hard and Gold Club members are not allowed to buy it on the die set. Now, the stamps, yeah, you're going to want, because trust me. But the dies, it'll say in the description. So if you're not sure later tonight when it comes live, and you're like, which one did she say not to get? Check the description. The description will seriously say Die Hard and Kit Club members Die Hard and Gold Club members do not buy this. And it says, seriously, really, we mean it, for real, don't buy it. Okay, so we can't handle any returns on it. You know, we need you to zoom in on that and know, oh yeah, I'm not supposed to buy that because I'm in the Die Hard Club, or I'm not supposed to buy that because I'm in the Gold Club. Just to giving you a heads up, okay? But you're going to be so excited because it's a much larger thing than we normally do, and I'm really excited about it. Also, now, if you're in Die Hard and Gold, you're not going to buy it. But if you are not in a club or you're in the stamp club, you're going to want to get it quick. Because I didn't buy, originally we weren't even going to sell it. Originally it was just going to be for Die Hard and Gold, and we were calling it a day. Never going to sell it. And then Kenny's like, oh, you know what? We really should probably offer it to everyone else, but obviously they'd have to pay for it. And so I said, well, okay, that sounds good to me. So there's a little confusion just because we're telling half of you not to buy it. But, you know, hey, free is free, right? Okay. Let's see. Oh, they're talking about something else. So, Bonnie is saying, surely that's a lot of cards. Hello, everyone. Hi, Francine. Good morning. Linda says she can't find it on YouTube. That's interesting. Are you subscribed to our channel on YouTube, Linda? Because we do have quite a few people watching on YouTube. Oh, Gloria wants me to remind everybody to click like and thumbs up and share and subscribe. Thank you, Gloria. You're awesome. You always remind us. When will the Moose class be re-released? Alice, I don't know. I don't know right off the top of my head. The new class is going to be released, I believe it's the 5th of this month. I believe it's the 5th of this month. I do not have any sneaks for the club set or the add-on sets because they all go together. I'll just be honest with you though, the add-on set I am in love with. Oh, of course I love the club set, but the add-on set I really love, the Stamp and Dies, I really love because it has so much personality. There's just so much, it oozes personality. And I mean, it's just, when I was designing them, I was just giggling the whole time because I could just see personality oozing. And oh my gosh, I just love it. So make sure you check out those. So Shelly says, why can't we buy it? Because Shelly, I'm going to give it to you for free. So you can buy it if you want to, but I'm also going to give it to you for free. Because remember, Die Hard Club members and if you're in the Gold Club, that means you're also in the Die Hard. You're going to get 2 free die sets a month for the rest of the year. And that's October, November, December. And one of them is the one I'm telling you not to buy. So, but if you want to buy it, you can, but we're not going to take a return on it. So no, don't buy it. Hi, Serenity. Good morning. Dolores says, we love your freebies. Thank you. Also, thank you, Shelly. She said, you're awesome. Well, I try to be awesome. No, I'm kidding. I don't try, but I just want it to be a club that I would want to be in. And I'll be honest, if I was in a club and they kept giving me free stuff, I'd like them more. So we're just kind of like throwing freebie stuff at you guys so you'll like us. We're not in the cool kids club, so we're kind of like throwing you freebies to be our friend. Serenity says, Stephanie, you're going to get me in trouble at work. Too much excitement on this end. I'm trying to keep incognito but let out a squeal. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. So that's happening the 1st. Oh, I feel like there was something else I wanted to talk. Oh, also, remember, this is just another heads up, and then I'm going to jump into some more stuff. But also a heads up. Starting November 15th, Kit Club. If you're not in the Kit Club, you have to sign up before November 15th. Because our value on the Kit Club is going up $10. So the teams figured out how much the retail value is of it. Well, the retail value of our Kit Club is going up $10 because we're tweaking what we give you. But your cost is staying the same. So as long as you're in the Kit Club, your price is never going to change, right? It's going to stay the same, but your value, you're getting more for your money, right? You're getting more for your money. Now, why do I say you have to join in October to get November? Because if you join after November 15th, that means you want to start with the November kit. I can't guarantee you're going to get it because we do our projection numbers on how many we buy. We do that, well, actually, technically we do it months before, but we might not have enough for you to sign up in November because it might just be sold out. So you would just start with December. So then you would miss out on November. Does that make sense? So you want to join in October. Now's a good time join in October, you'll get October. Well, if you join now, you'd get September and October. But if you join after October 15th, you'll get October, and then you're guaranteed to get that November one that has the extra $10 value. I hope that all makes sense. In my mind, it makes sense, but just because it makes sense in here doesn't mean it makes sense for normal people. Right? Because I talk about it all the time and I know more of it. So Sharon says, it's like the night before Christmas every month, twice a month. So excited. Oh, thank you. Sherry says, how can I double my kit club? Sherry, that's a good question. You could email Faylene and I don't know. She could figure that out. Kenny's looking at me.
Is your mic in the same spot as it was before?
It did move a little tiny bit.
Yeah, because they're saying they're getting echoes. So it looks like it has to be really directed up towards you, I think.
Okay, we'll try that.
We'll try that.
Try to click it to the button
yeah.
and have it not touching my sweater. It's very complicated.
I'm going to try to throw up some comments, okay? So you'll be watching from there, okay?
So, oh, hi, Joystein. I just saw you jump in. Good morning.
So you can just kind of, let's see.
Let's see. Kenny's going to try something different. He's always watching videos to learn how to do fun new things. Okay, can I keep talking?
Yeah.
Well, okay. So one of the items we're releasing tonight, I am going to share with you because it's a little different, and we are extremely limited on them. Two of the boxes of this product are got lost, and no one can find them. The UPS lost them, and so of course you have to file the claim. Blah blah blah. But they're like lost, and so we have a very limited amount of these. They are 100% limited edition. I will not be reordering them. They are coming on the website tonight, and again, once they're gone forever. I did show you a sneak peek of these before. I'm going to show you a sneak peek again because again, there is not enough for everybody watching on YouTube alone. So everybody on Facebook, close your eyes. No, I'm kidding. But literally 75% of you need to close your eyes right now. So I do not have enough for all of you, by far. Okay, but what it is remember, our letter trays. I don't even know if I showed you all my final ones, and I got to take this red bow off because that's not good. But so you know I'm in love with these letter trays, right? And the letter trays have the cute little, these are the ones that come in the kits are dark wood. And then this one came with I'll always love you, but it also came with the letters boo. And so you could decide which one, the frame did not come in it, but the boo and the I'll always love you came in the kit. So what I did, if you saw my other video, I discovered, delightfully so, that these chalkboards that are on our website, I've actually ordered a couple more from my website, are magnetic. So I have put magnets on the back, sticky back magnets. In fact, I've ordered some sticky back magnets that will be on our website in a couple weeks, probably 2 weeks, that are really awesome. It also came with the letters
and a very good value,
and
by the way.
And so you could decide which one.
So look, I did my boo here, and then I did my I'll always love you. But I'm really in love with these letter trays, right?
And so what I did on my other video, I designed delightfully so
this kit.
Now this is the kit that's more limited than any kit I've ever done.
Ordered a couple
so
more
out of all the home decor stuff,
magnetic.
I have to buy this amount. Well, on this, on the back, sticky back. I only had to buy this amount, but in fact, I've ordered 2 boxes got lost, so I only have this amount. On our website. Does that make sense? I hope it does. So I only have this much that are really awesome. I have enough for me. So I've got enough, but there's nothing else. So you could decide. Now, this one's got a look.
I
did my boo here, and then I did my I'll always love you.
You're getting 5
with these letter trays, right?
Maybe the camera too.
What I did on my other video,
so you're getting 5, 1, 2, 5 different sizes.
More limited than any kit I've ever done.
5 different sizes. Let me turn them that way. Maybe you can see it better. There. 5 different sizes. They look like blocks that I'd give the kid.
I only had to buy this amount. You're not getting this handy dandy tray. I have them in one of those cheapy embroidery boxes that you can get at the craft store for like $1.99. So you are getting the black and white letter, the black tiles with the white letters meant to look like a chalkboard. So some of the letters are a little scruffed up on purpose because it's supposed to look like a chalkboard. Okay, so you're getting the letters to say whatever you want. You're also getting an and sign, but you're getting one of every letter. You're also getting, actually, there's a couple letters you're going to get duplicates of. You're also, it's funny, you can't really see it because it's on my shirt, but you're also going to get, I can't see that comment, just so you know. Ken, I can't read that, just so you know. Okay, but you're also going to get white tiles that don't have anything on them. So they are literally blank. And so what you're going to do is, a lot of you already have the stamp set of and funny enough, because I knew I was going to do this, it's called Letters for Letter Tray. And a lot of you already have this one, but it is the same font as what's on the black letters. And so now you're going to use your dye inks, and you are going to, there it is, you are going to use this to stamp on here. So for example, let me just stamp wow, okay, because that's like a fast, easy one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the O, and I'm going to grab the W, and I'm going to, this is a double stamp set because it literally has everything. And I'm going to get some ink. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, let's do blue. Now, also keep in mind, these are double-sided, so you can stamp on both sides. And don't stamp the same letter on both sides, because you want to be able to use it over and over, right? Different letters. So I'm going to grab this, and now keep in mind also, when you do this, you're going to want to leave, notice this is not completely set. It's a little bit closer to the top than the bottom, because when you put it in the little letter tray, some of the bottom is going to be covered, right? You see that? Some of the bottom is going to be covered. So what you're going to want to do is go a little bit higher. And if you want to, you can kind of have one next to you so you can kind of get an idea of where it's supposed to go. And we're going to do a real card in just a minute, you guys. I just want to show this really quick. And what you're going to do is you're going to use the regular dye ink. Ooh, I'm using my new Peacock. Yummy. And cool thing is we put some paper, some craft paper on my table. So if I don't even have my secret weapon. Isn't that interesting? Any chance you see a secret weapon laying? Oh, here's one. So what happens when you change rooms. Okay, so I don't think I really need it on here, but I need to check this first. And let's just check that. There we go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to ink that up, and I'm going to stamp this a little bit at the top. Go straight down and straight up, just like that. And we're going to do another W. Now you could also, if you want it to be darker, you could also stamp it twice if you wanted to. I kind of like the lighter look. And then I'm going to grab this, and I'm just going to go fast because we want to get into our real card here. But I'm going to do this one. Now, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make sure this dries, okay? Don't start messing with them. Don't start touching them. Don't just put them off to the side and let them dry. When they're done, you are going to be able to, don't do this until you're done, until it's dry. You're going to be able to put them in your little thing. And you know what? Because there's different sizes, you want to find the one that'll, actually, I think it's this one. You are going, and I did like on the sample on the website, when it comes on the website tonight, you'll be able to see that I did Happy Mother's Day, and so I used a couple different trays. But look, there's wow. Isn't that cute? Isn't that awesome? I love it. Okay, so that's just me. That's what I wanted, and so now we have them. Now, you can also paint these trays too, by the way. Okay, you can paint these. So if you want them to be white, I did light wood on purpose so they'd be different than the trays on the kit club. And I mean on the home decor kits. And so you can paint these any color you want, just saying. Okay, moving on. Just had to show you that that's coming up tonight. Once it's gone forever. Just a heads up, because you know that's just how life is. Okay, moving on. Get this all out of the way so we can talk shop. Okay, get those all. I'll just clean that all up later. Okay, so let me see. The limited item is the letter trays that I just showed. Paula and Stephanie want me to remind you to please like and share. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Deborah says you were doing great, Ken. And Renee says they can hear you whispering. Are you saying bad words over there, baby?
I don't think so.
Okay, I hope not.
Not today.
The whispering you hear could be the fan that he put on me because I'm melting. Oh, yes, Vicki, thank you for that reminder. Yes, you can also stamp images on those tiles. You're not limited to the letters. You could stamp, you know, like on this one, I have an owl on it, right? So you could literally stamp anything you want on there. Anything that will fit, you could stamp on there. Like a cute little heart or, you know, whatever you want. So I know, I'm excited about those. Can you tell? Okay, so we're gonna move on. Tonight, don't forget, is a release night. Oh, I also didn't tell you, I'm going to lunch today with Faylene. So I haven't gotten to see Faylene in ages. I mean, I see her once in a while if I ever go to the office, but I don't get to, oh my gosh, my hand is like covered in ink. But I don't get to really visit that much. So I'm taking her to lunch. So I have to finish right on time because you know, she's a busy girl too. Okay, so what we're gonna do today is we're gonna use the Swish card, because if you saw this on HSN, a lot of you already have it, so you'll be able to make this card if you want to. But this Swish card, I adore this Swish card. And now that it's on our website, it is on our website, I get to finally use it. And so, you know, when it's on only HSN, I try not to use it too much in my videos like this, because, you know, it's like, well, you know, or if it's sold out, I don't like to use it that much because I feel bad that you can't get it. But a lot of you already have this one, so that's fantastic. And what I'm going to do, and I actually have double in here, I just realized, I'm getting this out, and I want to show that, yes, there is a poinsettia flower in here, but you don't have to keep this just for Christmas. And I'm going to make a card that is not for Christmas on purpose, because I want you to see that it's not just for Christmas. So what I'm going to do is, first I'm going to grab my card base, and I've already grabbed some colors out. So what I grabbed was powdered sugar, candy, kiwi, and some glitter papers. So candy and the silver and the kiwi glitter paper, because those flowers are screaming, I need glitter. Literally, I can hear them screaming, I need glitter. So what we're gonna do, first we're just gonna die cut our card base, and I don't know if this is hooked up yet. My Gemini's not plugged in yet. Okay, so we'll go old school today. We always get comments whenever I use one machine over the other. People always say, why isn't she using this machine? Or why is it's, you know, I love them both. I use them both. But that one, since we've changed rooms, has not gotten plugged in yet. So we're gonna go old school, and we're gonna run this through. And if you have a 6-inch machine, this will still work. I'm noticing, Kenny, that I'm not looking at the camera correctly. You're gonna have to maybe remind me once in a while. I feel like I'm looking a little closer to the TVs.
So are you
Me.
right, or the camera's not set up?
No, the camera's set up perfect. Okay. It's an issue with Stephanie where she's not looking directly at the camera. I tend to look too much to the chat, but then when I look at the chat, I'm off-centered, and so I'm not looking at the camera. So you're just gonna have to like mention once in a while, look at the camera. I don't know if we could, maybe, I don't know. We'll talk about it. Okay, so boom. I have taken my swirl, swish, what is this called? Floral swish, swish card. And I have that, but see, you can see how the bottom is different. I love that. Now what I'm gonna do, I'll just put that off to the side. Can you see that? Look, I'll leave it right there so you can see it. And so now I have the layering die, and I also have the inside die that can decorate the inside. So what I'm going to do with that is I'm thinking I'm just going to do both in candy, because then I can spend most of my time with my glitter paper for my flowers. So I'm going to grab, actually, that is totally, I'm going to do green for the inside because I want to incorporate that green. So we're going to do kiwi, green, and pink swish. Now, Kenny, I'm not able to see any of the questions right this second, so if you see any that you can yell out and ask.
I'm going to try to figure out how to throw some of these up here.
Okay. Kathy said she already ordered this and she has it on its way. Good. Diana said, I love the glitter paper. Carrie says, love the swish card dies. I know. It just kind of changes it up, the boring A2 size card, right? Let's see. Let's see. Pharrell says, does Stamps Alive have a die that can make any card have a stand-up base? Any card have a stand-up base? I don't know the answer to that. I don't know. I don't think I understand the question. We have a lot of stand-up cards that you could make any shape be a stand-up. Okay, so here we have just the green, and that's going to be the inside. This pink is going to be my outside. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and add those on now, just so you can kind of see and get an idea of the direction I'm going. And there we go. And so what we're going to do is we're going to add adhesive to this. I'm looking forward to seeing if I like this brown paper. because that means technically if I get ink on it, doesn't matter because I can always replace it. So it's just, I bought a craft roll, I think at Costco of all places, 100 years ago. Okay, so I'm just adding that. I did think about inking the edges, and I chose not to because I want the glitter paper that I'm going to use, and I got an icky on that one, but I want the glitter paper that I'm going to use to be the hero of this card. I don't want people to look at the edges. I want them to focus on the hero, which is going to be the flowers. So I'm going to add adhesive to this. And I'm going to add this right here. Dun, 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 dun. We're going to have to find a nice sentiment to put in there. Okay. And then now we have, I love this. I love that it has this. So now I can see the green. That's why I chose not to do the pink on the inside, because I wanted everyone to be able to see that that swoosh really shows up because you have this piece down here. So what I want to do now is I want to die cut the flowers. Now you get a lot of flowers. You also get pine cones, but you get quite a bit of flowers and some like little twiggy leaf type things. I'm going to use that as a leaf. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to die cut a whole bunch of these. I am not going to use adhesive back paper. Oh, there's another one. I'm not going to use adhesive. Oh, and another twiggy thing. I'm not going to use adhesive back paper on these because I want to kind of roll them up a little bit. So I'm just going to throw these all into my machine. Oh, I was talking to Tiffany on the phone the other day, talking, of course, about new product. She said, Steph, what do you think about this? And we went through it, and after we kind of discussed it a little bit and kind of tweaked it a little bit, boom, it's going to be a product. So yeah, I'm excited about that. I love having somebody like her that we can throw ideas off of each other, and she's just, oh, I just adore that woman. Okay, so and you know what's funny is like, my kids know her, and I haven't met London, but I've met Max, her younger son, and of course her husband Park. But you know, she knows my whole family. I mean, we've gone to dinner with my parents and my kids and fun things like that. Of course, she knows the twins. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of these flowers, and you know, I never know what I'm going to do until I actually do it. So I'm going to take this pink over here. And I'm going to get those dyes as close as I can to each other because I want to save as much of this as I can, right? I don't want to waste any of this fun glitter paper. And I'm going to run those all through. So have you been able to do what you wanted to do, Kenny?
Maybe.
Maybe?
It hasn't worked. It hasn't worked yet.
Hasn't worked yet.
I've been trying.
Okay. So here we go. Here's my flowers. And yes, technically I designed them to be poinsettias. However, again, remember, they could be any kind of flower you want. I'm doing pink. Sometimes though, I do see pink, and this I should ran through twice. The glitter paper is very strong. It does not like to give up easy. But sometimes you see pink poinsettias, not very often. Katie and I went to Home Depot yesterday to look for plants, and we found some succulents that were stunningly gorgeous. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I've never seen that color before. I was like, oh my gosh, this can't be real. This can't be real. And Katie's all, what do you mean? Of course it's real. No, they dyed them to be a special color. And I'm all, okay, that's like wrong. That just like bothers me. For example, people have often asked me if I would paint UB, my tortoises, shell. No. Because they breathe through, their shell needs to be able to breathe. So that, I don't know, that's just kind of weird to me. Okay, so, but yeah, I was kind of surprised that I was kind of surprised that they added dye to the succulents to make them look fake. Okay, so let's run all these through. I'm going to do the same thing with the silver because I want to be able to use that also. And I'm sorry, I'm just grabbing all of these over here. Grabbing all of these. And whoops, move that over. I'm trying to save as much of the glitter paper as I can. Okay, so laying that down, and I'm going to run that through. And I'm going to run it back through just to make sure I really get it there. Jerry Lynn's in Flagstaff. Oh, Gwen's in Cerritos. Joy Steen says she's getting her mini ink pads today. Yay! Oh, and we did order the next round of colors. For those of you that were asking about the newer colors in the mini version, we did order them. So they're made in the US, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Kenny said one of the issues mostly with all the Oh my gosh, you guys, I went to Target the other day. The shelves are empty. The shelves are empty. It was creepy. Like I've said before, order your Christmas gifts, especially your toys and things like that for your kids, your grandkids early, like now, because it's getting weird out there. Okay, so now I have all these colors. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. Now I do want to add a couple. I wanted to add 1 or 2 green flowers just because, but I'm also going to do the twig or the leaf kind of thing. So I'm going to run those through real quick just to have a couple little extra colors in there. Notice that I ran that through twice and the silver came out much faster. Sometimes you just need a little extra oomph on the glitter paper. Okay, now we have plenty. Now we see that twice and look at that, just fell right out.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go. Kenny thinks he's got
it. It still doesn't look good.
Any new...
Clear.
What?
Should be more solid than that.
Stitch 5x7. We do have a 5x7 card base coming for Black Friday week. We don't do as many 5x7s because 5x7s 99% of the time require a larger machine, and not everybody has a larger machine. But yes, we do have a 5x7 coming Black Friday week. Okay, so here I have all my gorgeous flowers, and I'm gonna put this all over here to make Tiffany happy. And now what we're gonna, in my little pink workstation, oh, those of you that have been waiting for the hot pink workstation, that is on its way to our warehouse. So we have it in pink and turquoise and black, and I believe purple, but the hot pink one is finally in stock. So we're getting it soon, so just so you know. Oh, but I just realized I might need another green one of these. So let's grab 1 more of those, 2 more of those, 3 more of those. Okay, I feel bad I'm not looking at the chat right this second. Okay, so let me try this one more time. Do that. Let me see. Now, another thing also, you guys, if I ever show you something that you're like, oh my gosh, I want that, I want that, I want that, but you're like, I don't want to pay for shipping. Totally get it, because shipping is outrageous. Well, our shipping is the best, by the way. We did a little, I'll talk about that in a minute, but just put it on your wish list. And then the next time you place an order and you're close to to get the free shipping, but you need 1 more item, go to your wish list and pick something from your wish list. Because if you're anything like me, you say, oh my gosh, I want that, but I'm gonna wait. And then later I decide, okay, I'm gonna go buy it. Wait, what was it that I wanted? And I never remember. I never remember. So make sure you just click the little heart. That will put it on your wish list. Then you can go to your wish list anytime and add and get anything you need. Okay, so here I have all my gorgeous flowers, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to move them off to the side because I want to have this here. And I'm going to, first of all, I wouldn't want to put pink. There we go. We don't want to do pink on pink because that's just like, it doesn't show up enough. So look at the difference. What? And oh my gosh, you guys, I wish you could see this in real life because it's so gorgeous. So what we're going to do is we're going to just kind of play for a minute. And I always like to just kind of try to decide, like, oh, do I want to go this way or do I want to go off-centered? Oh, and you know what? We need to do a drawing real quick. Let's do a raffle while Stephanie's deciding. So I'm grabbing my my question jar that Anne Marie made me, and I'm going to pick a question. And you will be able to enter to win a $25 gift certificate if you answer this question in the chat. Patricia said she uses the wish list all the time so she doesn't forget what I want. Yeah, it's a really great idea. Francine says she does the same. Yeah, that way you don't have to try to remember, right? We can't remember all this stuff. Okay, so, oh, this is a good question, Anne-Marie. When you take a class from us online, we have another online class coming soon. Excuse me. Do you work along with the class while Stephanie teaches it? Or do you watch it first and then do the class? Or, wait, okay, I'm sorry. Let me start the question again. When you take a class from us, do you work along with the class while I'm doing it live? Or do you watch it first and then re-watch it later and do the activities in the class? So do you do it right at the same time, or do you wait and do it later? Now, if you've never taken an online class from us, you can still enter. Just say what you think you would do. Okay, so you still can enter to win. all you do is answer in the chat and click enter. There's no wrong answer, so feel free to just answer, and then you will be entered to win a $25 gift certificate to our website. Okay, so while I'm figuring this out, so I'm just kind of playing with this, trying to decide, and actually I think I'm going to throw a green in there, and let's get a pink in there, and then let's get a silver in there, because we want to make this an outstanding flower. And then actually that's a little bit too, so we'll kind of go like that, I think. Okay, so there's my flower there, and then I'm looking over here and I'm like going, okay, this is all great and fine and dandy, but like, what's going on? We have all this extra space. Now, I could do another flower over here, but I'm like, okay, I don't want to go crazy with the flowers, so I know that I would want to add ribbon. So let's grab some ribbon, and then we'll see how much that takes up, and then we'll decide what else we're gonna do. So, oh, they're answering that question. Look at that. Work along. Watch first. Okay. I've not taken a class, but that's okay. You can still enter and just say what you think you would probably do. That's okay. That is allowed. Ooh, I'm going to do green because I want to bring in green. And let's do this kiwi. Oh, I wish I had a thinner kiwi. Okay. So I'm going to grab the kiwi seam binding. I really wish I had a thinner one. Hang on. You know what? I think we're going to use the gingham kiwi. So now remember, one of our good customers and club members, I forgot, but told me to, whenever you have a little pin like this, see the little pin from the, can't see it, from the ribbons, I use an old Tic Tac jar and I keep all my sharps in here so nobody gets hurt when they're in the trash. And I mean, you're going to have that jar forever. I mean, that Tic Tac thing forever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift this up. Cookie has ants in her pants. She's wandering around the room. And I'm going to slide this in there. And I'm going to do a knot over here. I don't want to do a bow because I don't want it to get too overwhelming. But I'm going to do a knot right here. And press that down. Let's trim it now so we don't get... Okay, so everybody's answering that question, what they would do if they took a class or what they do when they've taken a class. And Kenny's going to pick a winner in just a second, giving you a couple more seconds to add your comment. Now remember, those of you that have never commented before, now's your chance because you get to, it's a chance to win a $25 gift certificate to our website. Don't be shy. We don't bite. We're nice. Okay, so I'm going to trim that right there. And I'm going to trim that right there. There we go. And my trash is on a new side this time. Okay, so now what we have, let's wrap this up because we don't want to leave it out. Okay, clean as you go, and then it's not as messy at the end, right? Okay, so now I have my green ribbon. And now I'm going to say, okay, oh, now my flower's looking better. But I don't like how, I always like to tell you my thought process because I think it helps sometimes people like understand where the craziness comes from. So I'm like, okay, this is great, but I don't know if I like how it's like up there, the ribbon, and not by my flower. So what if I brought this down? Keep entering. Kenny hasn't picked a winner yet. Keep entering. What if I bring this down a little bit more? Not yet halfway, but I want to see this. Okay. Is that better? Okay, getting closer. I think it needs to be in the middle. So I'm going to bring this down to the middle. I think that I'm going to like this much better. Open that up a little bit more, just like that. And now I'm going to add my flower. Yes, that I like much better. I think that just kind of ties it all, no pun intended because that's tied, ties it all together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start adhering these. Kenny, have you picked a winner yet?
Yes, we have a winner.
Okay.
Our winner is from YouTube, and it is, she said later, it is Jill Kennedy.
Jill Kennedy, you just won a $25 gift certificate to our website. Congratulations. You are going to email Faylene at info@thestampsoflife.com, and she is going to get you a gift certificate code that you could spend, if she gets it to you in time, tonight. Now, what I'm doing now, but she might not get it to you tonight, I mean by tonight, just saying. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to find a something here, a pen. Here's just a pen. And I'm going to kind of roll these, and I should have done this before I adhered it. I'm going to just roll it up over this pen, just like that. And I'm going to go like that and then spread it out. And what that's going to do is it's just going to add more texture to it, and it's going to have it kind of like pop up a little bit. Now I don't want it to do too much, so I'm just going to kind of go like that. And so I did a little too much. There we go. So, okay, so we're just going to roll that up. So those little corners kind of pop up a little, just to add something more exciting. And so it's not so flat. Now, I'm also on one of the next flowers going to put a little bit of foam tape behind it so it pops up even a little bit more. Okay, so there's my little flower, and it also makes it look less like a poinsettia, right? Because it's like popped up a little. So now the next one, I'm going to get a little bit of adhesive foam. Where did I keep my adhesive foam now? Now that we move stuff around, here's some. And we're going to just cut off a little corner. And we're going to, I don't know if that's going to be, actually we'll put it behind the behind the petals, so it can be really popped up. Okay, so we're going to add that right there. And I love our adhesive foam sheets because you can make the dots any size, you know, they don't need to be dots, right? They can be any shape, it doesn't matter. And now, and you can use them for shaker cards. Oh, I designed a new shaker card, fold it. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I can't wait to share it with you. And so I'm going to add this right now. I get to decide, do I want it to be right on top or do I want it to be off-centered? And I'm going to do right on top, actually. Okay, so I'm going to add that. And that's popped up a little bit, so that's fun. And then we're going to add the next one, and the next one is pink. And I'm just going to add a little tiny bit of adhesive on the center. And we're going to just drop that down. Now, again, we're going to go, huh? Or this one I'm going to do off-centered. There we go. And then for our last little teddy baby, we're going to grab this one. This one probably should have had adhesive on the back, but it is what it is. And I'm going to do that one right there. Now I turned that pink flower sideways so it would cover all the, you know, in the ribbon on the back. And you can just kind of pop some of these up if you want to. Just kind of bend them. You could use your pen if you wanted to, but you're just going to kind of bend them up a little bit, just to give it a little bit more interest. There we go. Oh my gosh, I love that. Okay, so there's the front. And now what I want to do is I have all these extra flowers. Look at all these extra flowers I have. We're like, what? Now I can add some pink. Oh, that looks really good there. And I always like to, I never, ever, actually I'm going to add some adhesive to the back of this because it's driving me crazy. It's moving. But I never glue until I've checked it first. So like, for example, I wouldn't take glue and put this on and go, oh wait, I don't like that. I always test it first to see if I like it there. And I go, oh, I like that. And then let's see if we want to use the larger one. That looks a little overpowering, but what if I trimmed it down? And let's trim it just like right there. And now I have just this piece. And now that's not nearly as overwhelming. Look at that. Look, oh gosh, that's pretty. Kind of spread them out just a little bit more. And then I'm thinking, well, okay, that looks good, but what if ooh, that looks good too. So I think I'm going to do that, and then I have one more if I wanted to use that. And I always like to do 3s when possible, or an odd number at least. And I'm just going to tuck that one. You're barely going to see this one over here, but I think that, well, okay, hang on. I looked at the camera because I can see the screen of what you see. And now I'm saying, maybe I want to change that up a little. Maybe I want to do something over here. So let's bring that one over there. Okay, I kind of like that better. I'm actually thinking I might like that just like that. Okay, so we're going to add some adhesive to these. Unfortunately, I didn't add adhesive to the back already, but we'll just add some adhesive. Add some adhesive to this one. And we're gonna grab that in there. And we're gonna grab that one in there. And then we're gonna get this one. And we're gonna add. Now, okay, for our next question, because I gotta do another raffle real quick, ready? The next one is gonna be, what kind of card should I make this? So I need to put a sentiment in here. What should I put on the inside? Should it be a birthday card, a get well card, a thank you card, you're my friend card, a hello card, a just because kind of card? I want to hear what you guys have, and then I want you to post it in the chat, and then we're going to pick a winner. So you guys post what you think it should be. and you'll be entered to win. Francine said, I arrange the card, then take a picture with my phone to see if it looks good, and then I'll know if everything is going to go where I want it to. Great idea. That's pretty much almost what I just did too. I guess we do the same thing because I looked at it on the camera and I'm like, oh, a little switch. Also, when I'm designing stamps and dies, I will design it and then it takes days and days and days and days and days. But when I'm finally done, I'll look at it and then again, I come back 2 days later and look at it again. And usually there's 1 or 2 tweaks I still make. So yes, I totally understand that. So what kind of card do you think it should be? Here's the front so you can kind of get an idea of what it's looking like. Now you get to decide what you think it should be. There we go. Let's do camera 2 maybe. Mm-hmm. What you think it should be. Let's go. Let's get this centered here. Wrong way. What you think it should be for the sentiment. And I guess I should get some sentiments out, huh? Okay, so you guys get to pick. This is mostly my sentiment one. So I have a lot of birthday in here. Lots of birthday. Let's see what I have in here. Lots of birthday. I have sympathy. Sympathy is good. Always need a sympathy, unfortunately. I have a hello. I have a congratulations. I have a you are so sweet. Happy birthday. Oh, that's like double
Okay,
ones.
I finally got it.
Okay, Kenny thinks he got it.
So Charmy says, thank you.
Thank you. Awesome. See? Kenny got it. Missing you. Awesome. Look at that. Now, do you like kind of like pick good ones or do you just
I am kind of, editing, but when they're going so fast, I'm just hitting random ones.
Random ones. So yeah, look at that.
So,
now you guys can see your name on camera like that. What? Good job, Kenny.
So Lynn says, you got to say.
Birthday. Lynn says she thinks I should do birthday.
Everybody loves to hear their name.
I know. Lynn says birthday. Oh, now also, I didn't mention, I think I did, but I didn't completely. These extra pieces, what am I going to do with them? They're going right in here, in my envelope. So next time, I'll already have half of them cut out, right? You don't want to put them in your scrap pile because they'll just get ruined and then they won't necessarily make sense in your scrap pile, right? But if you put them, and I like to usually put them on the side where the paper is so they don't get messed up with the dies. So I just like to put them over there to stay safe. I'm even going to save this one that's cut up because you never know, right? Okay, so
Carla says my mother would love it for her birthday. She's a pink
girl. Birthday. Thinking of you or hello, Christmas. Just a note to say hi.
Gloria Stock says birthday.
Birthday. Lots of birthday ones, I think.
Connie Weaver says Christmas card.
Christmas card. Now, I hear the same names over and over again, and I adore all of you for always answering our chat. But that means there's a lot of you that have never posted in our chat. Why not? Join in. We're a friendly group. Also, make sure you check out our Facebook fan page. The Stamps of Life doesn't run it, but we have some amazing group of admins that do run it, and it is just a fun, happy place to be. So make sure you go check that out on Facebook. We have some people that join Facebook just to be in that fan group, which is so sweet.
There's a question from Susan.
Yes.
What size envelope do you use for this card?
This is a great question, Susan. It's an A2 size envelope. It's a standard envelope size. It's the one size that comes in our kit club. And it's just a standard A2 size. We also have a die that does this, but it's just standard envelopes. I know, isn't that awesome? Yeah. But good question. Thanks for asking. Okay.
Head Bonkers, thinking of you. I'll do a couple more.
Okay, Kenny's going to do a couple more.
Charmy, we got her before already.
Let's
see.
So Charmy's there. See, look, Kenny's getting it, you guys.
I missed that one.
Okay. Thinking of you, Elvira says.
Thinking of you. We'll do one more.
Okay.
Arlette B says, get well. Glitter
well.
Makes everything
better. Oh, that's true. Glitter does make everything better.
Okay.
Okay, so Kenny's going to pick a winner. Carol says the fan group is awesome. Mary says, I post, but my answers never show up. Well, that did, Mary. That post worked. And you know what, Mary? Sometimes they probably do, but I might not be able to see them because sometimes they go too fast. But Mary, the one that you said, I post, but my answers never show up, that showed up. So you did something right on that one, so that's good. Faylene just, hang on. Faylene just texted me, we got to see. Just looked up the address and it shows as closed. What? Oh gosh. Hang on. Okay. Sorry, guys. Reagan says, love all the members of the fan group. Did you pick one, honey? I'm sorry.
I did.
Okay.
Our winner's from YouTube, and
Okay.
she said, thinking of you. It's Margaret Klender.
Margaret Klender, you just won a $25 gift certificate to our website. And thinking of you. So let's find a thinking of you. Well, the closest I have to that is hello. Let's see if I can find one over here. Apparently I need to get more out of my own website. But we'll do the, oh, congrats one. Okay. Get well soon. Okay, so we'll do the hello, my friend. How's that? Okay, so we're going to peel that up. So, Mark, did I tell her what to do to get her $25 gift certificate?
Say it again just in case.
Margaret, you're going to email Faylene at info@thestampsoflife.com, and you're going to win a $25 gift certificate to our website. I don't know if she'll be able to get it to you today, but she will get it to you in the next day or two. Okay, so I'm going to grab that hello, my friend, and I'm going to do this in candy. So let's grab candy real quick. Did I ever tell you guys that we had a cat named Candy? We did. I got her for my 16th birthday, so I named her Candy because it was my sweet 16. That was the reasoning behind that. We had her for a long time, huh, Kenny?
We did.
Yeah.
Until her things went bad.
Yeah, she got really
Candy.
sick. Poor baby. Yeah, she got cancer 3 different times. Oh, it was awful. Okay, so here we go. Hello, my friend. Let's look at this. Oh my gosh, look how gorgeous that is. So there's our cute little flower. Look at the glitter. I wish you guys could see the glitter in person because it looks even more amazing. But if you make this card, make it with glitter and you'll see how gorgeous this is. We're going to open it up. Hello, my friend. So cute. Oh, one other thing I forgot. Let's grab a personalized stamp. Oh, this one's a good one because it has a butterfly on it. And I usually have my black ink pad out. Let's get this one. There we go. We'll just use regular licorice. Okay, so I'm going to ink the back. Stamp. A one-of-a-kind design by Stephanie. Now we're officially done. Always got to add our stamp on the back, right? Now, don't forget, release tonight. Make sure if you're interested in that letter tray, remember, I don't even have enough for half of you. So if you're interested in that letter tray, stock the website tonight. If you're not interested in it, okay, you're fine. Also, Die Hard and Gold Club, there is one die set you're not going to want to buy. There's one you will tonight. There's one you won't. So make sure you read the description. One is a yes, one is a no. Okay? Don't forget about the extra value on the card kit. Don't forget, if you're in Die Hard and card kit, that means you're a gold member, and then that means you get a 20% discount on the website. It's like a sale every day. I know, it's awesome. Now, some of you are brand new to us. Our website is thestampsoflife.com. Go check it out. Go check out and click on join the club. Just watch the video. Just see how awesome it is. We're always trying to make us awesome, fun things. Also, if you join the club now, your discount starts immediately. Immediately it starts. So you don't have to wait 24 hours. You don't have to do anything. Nope, it just starts immediately the second you join the club. So you can get a 15 to 20% discount off of everything on our website. You also earn club points that you can use on future purchases. You also are entered, you also get a gift certificate on your anniversary with us. So if you stay in the club a full year, you get an anniversary gift certificate of $15 to $25 depending on the club. Or $40 if you're in the Gold Club. I know, it's amazing. Okay, my friends, thank you all so much. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And I say that fast sometimes, but from the bottom of my heart, thank you. I get teary-eyed. You guys just mean so much to us. And Ken and I love to we feel so blessed that we have all of you in our lives. When you buy from us, you're buying from a family-owned business. Katie's at the office right now packing stuff. But we just want to say thank you, and we appreciate each and every one of you. And the way we show you is by giving you extra discounts, being club members, and by giving you freebies. Just saying. Okay. Thank you all so much. I will tell Faylene when I go see her at lunch right now that you all said hello, and I will see you Monday for a No Makeup Monday. Don't forget to stock the website tonight. Bye-bye.